Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Good Thursday morning. I'm Katie Houston.
And I'm Danita Harris. Here's a look at today's top stories. Ohio's new unemployment numbers are being released. Since the end of March, more than 1.2 million claims have been filed through the state. And according to testimony from the director of the Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services, less than half of those claims have met the federal standard of being paid out within 21 days. And the unemployment call center is so overwhelmed, they're answering fewer than 40% of calls.
The Greater Cleveland Food Bank will be holding a distribution event in the Muni lot today in Cleveland. It is from 2 to 5 this afternoon. As always, you have to pre-register and be sure that your trunk is empty because that is where the volunteers put the food, so there is zero contact. There's also another food distribution event happening today in Lorain. Second Harvest Food Bank is hosting this one from 3 to 5 at Longfellow Middle School. Keep in mind, if this is your first time getting help from Second Harvest, you do need to register with them.
The Twinsburg School District wants to know how parents feel about students going back to class. The superintendent tells us they're looking at several different options for the fall, but they want feedback before making any final decisions, so parents will start receiving surveys this morning. Here's Trent now with a check on your weather.
Yeah, check this out. We're tracking what's left of Bertha, Tropical Storm Bertha, now Tropical Depression, and then just continuing to weaken. That's a lot of rain rolling through this morning. Not a lot upstream, though, so I think we're going to have some pretty good dry time this afternoon. But in the meantime, it's soaked outside, and there is some heavy rain at times rolling right on up that 77 corridor. We'll eventually pull on out of here. I think we really dry things out getting into the middle part of the day. Futurecast agrees with that also. I can't rule out, like I said, a couple afternoon thunderstorms with the heat and the humidity, but mostly we've got some dry time this afternoon. That dry time, plus all this tropical moisture around, it is going to be a super steamy afternoon, and that's what's going to give us a shot at a couple of those storms. Tomorrow, much better shot at some stronger storms. We'll show you that on your 7-day forecast. Plus, the weekend, much drier, but also much cooler. Way above to way below normal.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.